Yes friends, as part of this session, first let us understand one of the predefined method of our string class called replace method. After understanding this replace method predefined logic, we are going to write our own logic. Okay, first let us understand predefined method logic. Okay, so within the class called string, okay, within the class called string we are having a method called as what? Replace method. Okay, for this replace method we have to pass arguments, two arguments which are of type primitive characters. Number one is old character, getting, and other one is what? New character, getting, new character. I am writing this one with capital N, not with small n, because new is what? A keyword, and also it acts as an operator in Java, getting, it acts as an operator in our Java. Okay, now understand. So this method return type is the string. Okay, now observe here. What's the logic within this method? I'll let you know later. Within this class called string we are having an argument, a constructor with argument as type string. Observe here, we are having a constructor with argument as what? A string, and this constructor is having implementations. What is that implementations? Observe. Within this class called string itself we are having final instance variable called as value, whose type is primitive char array. Moreover, this value which is of type char array is private. Observe here, we are having one final instance variable, final instance variable of type what? Variable called value of type what? Char array, which is private, getting, which is private, which is instance variable. Now within this constructor we are having logic to initialize this value char array within the string object. Observe here, we are having logic to initialize the char array called value by using this argument. Yes, okay, whatever you are passing as argument, that will be available as data within this char array. Okay, whatever you are passing here, that will be available as data within this char array. We will see. Okay, why I'm explaining all of these things means we have to develop our own logic for replace method. I think we have to develop our own method for replace logic. If we know this naked memory representations and internal representations, we can write our own logic. Okay, observe. Logic to initialize the char array value by using yes within the string object. Okay, within the string object. Now observe here, I want to create an object for a particular class. I think I want to create an object for particular class. How? In Java, how to create that one? You have to use new operator or keyword. I think new operator or keyword followed by constructor. Now I want to create string class constructor, string class object. I want to create object for string class. Now which class constructor I want to use? String class constructor only I want to use. Now I will use string class constructor having argument as a string. Let it be this one, small a n I l, small a n I l. Okay, what is this? Anil. Now what happens? Observe at memory. Observe friends this one. Because of new operator or a keyword, if someone is asking you whether it's a keyword or operator, you can tell it acts as both keyword and operator. We can prove that one. Okay, if you want proof, let me know. Okay, now new keyword is there. Because of new keyword, memory allocation will be done for string object. Now one second, think that you are having one class called a, and this is what? Int I equals to 9. Observe here, if I create object for new, for a class, what happens at memory? Observe, because of new operator, memory allocation. Because of constructor execution, whatever it is, no argument constructor or parameterized constructor, getting int a, think that I have passed 9 here for this argument. At the time of creating object, I use the constructor having argument as what? Int. Now what happens at memory? Memory allocation for class A. Now this instance variable will be as data within object. So here int I equals to 9. Okay, int I equals to 9. This instance variable being part of object. This object type is what? Capital A. In the same way, I have created string object by using new operator or keyword followed by constructor having argument as what? A string. Observe here, string class constructor having argument as s, that is string. Now whenever I have created an object and because of constructor execution, what happens? Instance variable only, write this one, but it is final instance variable. Getting? Here you can declare this one as what? Final. Still this is the memory representation. Getting? No changes will occur at runtime because of this object creation. The same memory representation will be occurring. Okay, now observe. What is the instance variable here? Char array value. Getting? Char array value. Now what we are doing? Executing this constructor after new keyword. Because of new keyword this one, and because of constructor all of these things. Getting? Now constructor is going to execute. Okay, now what is the code within constructor? Logic to initialize the char array value by using s. What is s here? Anil. Yes or no? Yes, Anil. Now that will be the data within this char array, within this char array value. Okay, anil. Okay, observe, this is the value. This is char array and this is what? String object. In this way the memory occupation will be done. Look here, it looks something uncongested one to represent this pictorial representation, to draw this diagram. So let me maintain this object outside. Okay, let me maintain this one outside. We can have our own simplicity, so that I can make the explanation simple. Okay, observe, I'm just going to write this one outside. Okay, so just create an object that is string class object where you are having one instance variable called value. Now here we are having the char array. That char array will be initialized with by using s or not, initializing char array by using what? S. Why this one is executing this logic? Because of this constructor execution. Okay, this code is executing now internally. Okay, now what is that? anil all are what? Char literals. Okay, now observe here, whatever the array we are creating at any programming language, index value always starts with 0. This is the rule, this is the principle which each and every programming languages are maintaining. Okay, so index value will be always starting with 0. Okay, so let it be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, 5 6 7. Now I want to make this object to refer by some variable. What I want to do here, let me assign this object reference value to a variable called s. Okay, now s is a variable of type string referring this object. Okay, now observe what is here string object data. Observe here, a object data is what? Int I equals to 9. But observe here string object data is what? Char array value. Strictly this object should be available within this string object only. I mean, in pictorial representations we have to do like that only, but to make the explanation simple, I am maintaining that one outside. And also at memory these things will be done. Okay, observe whatever it may be, if you are good at memory representations, we can solve our problem in that simple way. Okay, this one. So till now what we have discussed, we are about to discuss replace method logic. Within the string class we are having one of the instance variable called value, which type is what? Char array, and which is what? A private variable. And we are having one constructor with argument as what? A string. The logic here is to initialize what? Char array value. Getting? And by using what? Yes. And that char array will be written within the string object. Yes, within the string object means observe here. This is the continuous statement. There's a logic, and this is the memory representation which will create by, which will be creating by our JVM because of this code execution. Okay, now I have created this string object by using new operator string class constructor having string argument. I want to refer this object with one variable called yes. Why? For my future use. If I have any necessary with this object in my program, then I want to use reference variables. If I don't use this reference variable, that's it. After this statement, this object will not be available to me. I want to give one name. I can call you with one name. Without name I can call you, but it will not be a unique thing. But if you are having a name, I can call you with name wherever you go, right? There is special unique identification. That's the simple meaning. Okay, now string yes equals to new the string. So that's why a reference variable is there for this object for our future use. Now can I call s dot replace method? Yes. Can I call s dot replace method? Observe here, s type is what? String type. Within string class, do we have replace method? Yes, we are having replace method. Now what are two arguments here? primitive chars. This represents old character. This represents what? New character. That is, observe here, I will tell. Replace of a comma capital A. Now which method will get execute? This method will get execute. I will tell the logic. Observe. In all the occurrences of old character, here it will be as what? Small a. Here it will be as what? Capital A. In all the occurrences of small a, capital A will be written. That's it. At all the occurrences of small a, capital A will be written. That's it. It is replacing a at all the places. It is not replacing small a at one place. It will replace small a, getting at all the occurrences of small a with is at all a places capital A will be written. At all the small a places capital A will be written. Okay, but here you are having some more logic. Let me tell. This is the exact thing. Okay, and let me tell the exact one. Now of course we have discussed that point. Okay, let it be. Now come here, I will tell that point later. First, in this method it will access old object data, getting, and this accessed data will be written in a new char array. I think will be written in new character array. First accessing the what is that? Accessing the old object string data. I said to you one thing, string data means char array value only. So if I spell string object data means I will go directly for this one. Okay, this is inside string object only, right? So string data is this char array value. Okay, now this method is having logic to access old string object data. After accessing old string object data, it will write this old string object data character by character in a new char array, with some few conversions. What is that means? Wherever small a is coming, that will be replaced with capital A, right? Now let me change that terminology a little. Wherever old character is coming, there new character will be written. Okay, so here what is that logic? Okay, logic to access the string object data, getting logic to access string object data character by character, getting character by character, and this accessed data will be written within the new char array. Within the new, I mean we have to create this char array, friends. You have to create this char array. Okay, within the new char array. Okay, within the new char array with conversion. Observe here, with replacing. Let me spell that one as what? With replacing old char with new char at all the occurrences. Observe here, with replacing as, observe here, with replacing as old char by new char at all the occurrences. Getting at all the occurrences means at each and every time it is coming. Getting at each and every time it is coming. Getting observe here, A is coming once and later it is coming here once. Getting at each and every time whenever it is coming, we are going to replace or we are going to remove that one and we are going to write new character. Okay, now observe here, will be written within the new char array with replacing as what? Old character by new character at all the occurrences. Getting at all the occurrences. Later this new char array will be written within the new string object. Within the new string object. You might be getting one doubt. After creating the new array, within this array I am going to write character by character data, that is accessing the data character by character and storing those things within this new char array with replacing as what? Wherever, observe here, old char by new char. If there is a small a means, observe here, if I get small a means I will replace, I will remove that one and I will put capital A. That is called replacing. At all the occurrences. Getting at all the occurrences. Later what I will do after accessing character by character in the old string object, I will do one small thing. What is that? I will write this new char array. New char array here, whatever new char array you have created, that new char array will be written within the new string object as data. Getting as data. Now observe here, let me convert these statements into pictorial logic. Okay, now accessing character by character data, character by character, string object data, character by character. Now access this a, small a. Now what happens here? Observe friends, observe this one carefully. And this access data will be written within the new char array. I have created a new char array. Getting? I have created a new char array. Now observe this part. Okay, now observe. After accessing and writing this one within new char array, what I am doing? With replacing I am writing as what? If there is a old char, if I get the old char, if I am accessing the old char, at that old character I want to write new character. I want to remove that one. I want to write what? New character. Now what is this? Our old character value is what? Small a. So here I will write capital A, removing at 0th index of this one I am writing capital A. Getting? It will be like small a, I am just removing that one. I can even spell that one also. Okay, if you do execute this code, you will be getting the idea in that way only. That is this method is having logic to replace this, right? No, strictly it will not do like that. Okay, at this 0th index in the new char array, it will replace this new char array. I will show, no need to worry. Okay, but this is the exact logic. Okay, now observe. Now it will access the n. Okay, it will access what? N. Now it will write that one within the new char array. Is this old character? No, write that one as it is. Okay, write that one as it is. Now access I. Now observe here, is this old character? No, write that one as it is. Now access third character, third index character, and write that one within the so this one is what, 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, this is not required. Okay, now access this third index character and write that one within the new char array, and you have to check whether it is old character or not. Now take fourth index character. Observe this part. It is what I'm writing, I'm accessing, and I'm writing into a new char array. Observe here, this is what, old character. Replace that with capital A, that is new character. It will be here as what, capital A. Now here it will access this and it will write this one as it is. It will access this and write this one as it is. Okay, now observe. After accessing the data and writing that one into new char array with replacing as what, old character by new character, getting at all the occurrences. Later what we are doing, we are writing this one as what, the data as string object. We are writing this char array will be written within the new string object as data. In order to achieve this one, internally this replace method will be using one constructor. I will tell what is that constructor. You are having the char array, but here you are having string literal. I have maintained this string literal as what, data within this string object. How to maintain a string object, how to maintain a char array as string object data. Observe here, I have taken string literal, the same representation. Now I want char array, I want to pass here, instead of string literal, I want to pass what, char array. Getting char array, and that char array must and should be as data within string object. The same thing, but some slight logic will get differ in constructors. For that requirement, I'll go for one more constructor of our string class, which is having argument as what, char array. Here we are having logic to initialize, getting logic to initialize the char array, which is referring by value by using the argument c, getting by using the c within the string object. Okay, within the string object as data. That's it. Okay, as data. Now this object, think that this is c. Okay, now this here, because of new, after doing all of this accessing, replacing, creation, you have to maintain this char array as what, data within string object. For that what we have to do, here, this method will use this string class constructor. So here they will write internally new string of char array, that is c. Getting? Now what happens, new string of char array, see this constructor will be called, right? It will create a new string object. You are having one instance variable called value, and that char array value, logic to initialize the char array value by using what, c. Now I am passing what, this c, right? Observe here, I am calling new string of c. Now what happens, because of new keyword, string object created. I passed c. Now char array value is there. For char array value, what the logic is here? To initialize char array value by using c. C is what, this char array within the string object. Now this c will be reused as the data for this string object. That's it. Simple trick. Memory representation is simple, but the way of conveying the Logic is very important because the same thing I will use to develop our own logic. Okay, it is that simple. Okay, observe here. Now what happens here? Now what happens? This replace method is returning this new string object. Now return type is what? A string, so it will return this string object. It is returning the string object, so let me put that one within println statement. Now what will be the output? Capital A N I L, capital A N I L. This is the new object. Getting a new object. Getting, I am not at all using any reference for the object returning by replace method. Observe here, it is replacing at all the occurrences of A. This should not get happen in this way. To avoid this one, I want to replace only a particular index character. We have to depend upon string buffer method. We will discuss that one later. That is what our next topic. Okay. Now let me put this one within public static void main method class A. Okay. Later we'll go for developing our own method. Just observe here. Observe here what we have discussed. We are discussing string class replace method behavior. Within string class we are having one called value of type what? Char array. And we are having some two constructors having argument as string, having argument as what? Char array. Both the logics are what? Both the logics are initializing char array only. Initialize to char array, initializing char array, which is referring by value. By using yes here, by using yes here in this constructor, by using C within this string object, within this string object. Now coming to replace method logic, it is having two arguments as character, primitive, data types. Old character, left one is what? Old character, right one is new character. Now here we are having logic to access old object data character by character, and this accessed data will be written in the newly created char array with replacing as what? If old character, I mean with replacing as what? Old character by new character at all the occurrences of old. Getting at all the occurrences of what? Old. It will access this 0th index element. It will write that one in this newly created 0th index block, and it will check whether it is old character or not. Yes, it is old character. It will remove that one and it will write what? Capital A. That depends. If you want to put and later you can remove that one, whatever you want, you can do. Okay. Now here also like that, it will access each and every index element and it will write that one into the index block of newly created char array with replacing as old character by new character at all the occurrences. That's why even this small a will be replaced with capital A. Okay. Now observe.